Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Accounting and QuickBooks. I am Imranul Haq, a member of Institute of Cost and Management Accountant of Pakistan, one of the professional accounting bodies in Pakistan. So our objective is to discuss various accounting topics and to understand it and to record the transactions in QuickBooks. So our today's topic is recording of advance payment to vendors and its adjustment upon receipt of supplies or services in QuickBooks. So we shall perform these steps. We shall record the advance payment of vendors in QuickBooks, and we shall record the vendor bill upon receiving of supplies or services. We shall adjust the previously given advances to vendors, and the last step will be we shall make the remaining payment. So this is an illustration. Our total vendor bill is 100,000 and the vendor term of payment is 70% in advance before supplies of chairs to us and 30% upon receiving of chairs and submission of final bill. So let's move to QuickBooks to record all these transactions. This is the home screen of QuickBooks desktop. We can make advances to vendors by entering bills or by writing checks, but I shall prefer the module of writing check because at the time of given of advances we have not received any bill. So let's move to write a check there. Click on it. But before writing a check, make sure that you have opened an account in your chart of account with the name of advances to suppliers. So we will check our chart of accounts. This is our chart of account, and you can see that I have already opened this account, advance to vendor. This is, and let's check it out. Since advances to vendor is our other current asset, so I have opened this account in other current asset until we adjust this advance. So you can also open this account in your chart of accounts. So let's move to write the check as we discussed previously. Go to write the checks. Select the vendor. Here is our vendor, person A. Ignore the previously outstanding bills. Enter the date. I'm entering this advance on 1st March. And here you can either select the expenses tab and map and enter there the advance to supplier account, that is, and you can also make advance payment by the means of item tab there. Here it is item. Check the item list. I have already opened the item of advance to supplier, that is advance to vendors. I have opened this item in my item list, and I have given the type of other charge, and I have mapped the account of advance to vendors in chart of account to this item. Let's check it out. Here I have already mapped this item to advance to vendor account in our chart of account. So you can opt both the methods. You can give advances by the means of expenses tab, or you can also make advance payment through item tab. So I will prefer to give the advances through item tab. So write a memo there. Advance 70% advance, 70% advance for supply of chairs. I'm giving this advance to my vendor, and let's select the item of advance to vendor. That is my item, and my total my total amount is 70,000, as we discussed in our illustration. That is 70,000. So I will write 70,000 there, and just save this transaction. This transaction has been saved. Let's check its journal entry. Go to previous record and check the journal entry by the means of checking the reports. There you can click the report there, and here it is, transaction journal. Click on it and check the journal entry of this transaction. Let's see the journal entry. My advance to vendor account has been debited by 70,000, and my bank account has been credited by 70,000. So I have given advance to my vendor and have recorded this transaction in QuickBooks. We can also check it by the means of reports. So let's check out the reports also. Go to reports, company and financials, and check the balance sheet standard there. Here you can see the account of advance to vendor. Here it is. Double click on it and see the amount of 70,000 which we have given advance to vendors. Previously there is also an entry of 30,000, but I have entered this transaction 70,000. So I have correctly recorded the transaction of advance to vendor. Now the vendor has supplied us chairs on, let's suppose, on 5th of March, and we have to make payment of remaining 30%. As we can see in our illustration, 30% at the time of recording, at the time of receiving of chairs. So we can go to receive inventory there and enter the bill. Select the vendor, select the date of recording of transaction, 5th of March, and write a memo. Supplies of, let's say, 10 number of chairs, and there you can select the item which has been supplied. In our case this is chairs, and these are 10 chairs, and unit cost I shall record it by the way of 100,000 as described in our illustration there. Now I have recorded this bill, but I have to adjust the advance of 70,000 because we have already given the advance. If I record this bill with the amount of 100,000, then my accounts payable shall show the picture of 100,000 outstanding, and my previously given advance to supplier shall remain the same, which shall not be the case. So let's select the second row as advance to vendor. Here this is, and write the amount of advance with the negative sign here, 70,000. Now the total remaining amount of the bill is now 30,000 as given in our illustration, and the QuickBooks shall credit the advance to vendor account with the amount of 70,000 that is previously given advance. So let's enter this transaction, save this transaction. Now go to this bill. This is our bill, 30,000. We have adjust the advance of 70,000. Check the journal entry. Go to reports and select transaction journal there, and see the accounting journal entries. I have recorded inventory asset with the amount of 100,000 because the value of total bill is 100,000. Previously given advances to vendors is now credited by 70,000, because previously it was debited by 70,000, and my accounts payable is now 30,000, which is the remaining portion of the bill which I have to pay to my vendor. So we have correctly recorded this transaction, but let's also check with the reports, available reports. Go to reports, go to company and financial, and enter on balance sheet standard. Here it is, and click on first inventory asset. You can see that I have recorded on 5th March rupees 100,000. I've received these chairs 100,000. We can also check the accounts payable. That is our accounts payable, and you can see the transaction of rupees 30,000 there. Supplies of 10 chairs. This is our transaction. So we have correctly recorded the accounts payable, and now go to advance to vendor account. Here is my advance to vendor account. Previously I have given advance of rupees 70,000 on 1st March. This is our entry of 1st March, 70,000, and now upon receipt of bill I have adjusted this 70,000. So I have knocked my advance to supplier with my final bill. So we have checked all the transaction. We can also check the sales amount. Go to reports, purchase amount, sorry, with the help of inventory. Click on inventory and inventory valuation summary. That is our inventory valuation summary, and double click on chairs and check the transaction of 5th March. This is our 5th March transaction. I have received 10 quantity of chairs with the total cost of rupees 100,000. Here you can see the inventory valuation report. So we have checked all the reports available. Now the last part, we shall pay this bill. Here enter bill against inventory pay bills there, and here you can see the outstanding list of the bills appearing there. So my bill is my vendor bill, person A bill is there 30,000, remaining 30,000. So I will select this bill and I will write a check and assign check number. So I will assign this manually. Pay selected bill, press it and assign a check number. Let's say 1234. Press the OK tab. Now I have made the payment to my vendor also. So let's check it out, our payment. Go to reports, company and financials, and go to balance sheet standard and go to accounts payable. That is my accounts payable account, and here you can see that now my accounts payable has been I have recorded it. We have to check the date on which date we have made the check. So let's go to bill, pay bills, and or you can also go to vendor tab, vendor center. Here this is, and select the transaction of vendor A and make a quick report. And this is the payment which we have made, rupees 30,000. That is rupees 30,000, and it is recorded on 5th of March. So we have checked that we have made the final payment of 30,000. So all the transactions are completed in QuickBooks. So for today, that's all, and I hope that you guys find this video useful for you. So until then, take care.